Okay, can you hear me, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay, so now we are in Unit 6, Going Wild, Listening, Missing Sound. Okay, so we have here vocabulary words. Butang na dira di kay akong piliun akong is-create. Okay, so we have
Sleeping bag.
sleeping bag, a thick warm bag that you use for sleeping. For example, when you are camping. Next, we have
Tent.
tent. It's a shelter made of large sheet of canvas, nylon that is supported by poles and ropes fixed to the ground. Next, we have, okay, the thick main stem of a tree that the branches grow from. Next, it's
Pitch.
pitch, an area of ground specially prepared and marked for playing sports game. That is,
Pitch.
okay. So again, we have sleeping bag, tent, feed, trunk, pitch. Okay. Next, Sarah, we have
Roar.
roar. Okay, so we have
Roar.
roar. Next is
Interrupt.
interrupt. Sarah, interrupt. It means to say or do something that makes somebody stop, like you, your friend and your mother is talking, and you go there and you interrupt, stop. Oh, that is interrupt. Okay, understand, Sarah?
Path.
Next,
Yes.
path. Okay, it is a way or truck that is built or is made by the action of people talking, walking.
Safari.
Next is safari, a trip to see or hunt wild animals, especially in the East or Southern Africa.
Notice.
Next is notice. Next,
Notice.
notice. Notice.
Notice.
Okay, to see or hear somebody or something, to become aware of somebody or something. Next is
Return.
return, to come or go back from one place to another. Return, to come or go back from one place to another. So we have roar, interrupt, stop, path, Sarah, safari, in which you can see wild animal. Notice, to see or hear somebody. Next is return. It means to come or go back. Okay, so we have here, Sarah, you describe the photo. Use the nouns below to help you. Okay, so we have here. Okay, can you please describe the photo, Sarah? You will write your answer in the chat box. And please use the words.
Baby bỏ con đã ngã. Okay. Đây là đôi bông coi. Chứ chứ bây giờ đâu
Good morning. Good morning, little boy. Sarah?
Yes, I'm finished. Ơi! Đó,
Okay, where is your answer? Oh, with me. Oh, here. Okay, so there are group of camping, a group of people who go to camp or go camp. There are group of people, camping people. What do you mean? There are group of people who go camping, going
Oh,
to
yeah.
out to find the wood. Then there was a bear going out from behind the grass, and the bear put his paw. Then he grabbed the sleeping bag out and knocked down the chair. Very good, Sarah. Yay! Great job. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, wait, Miss Sarah. Very good. I will send him.
Okay.
Yay. Okay. Where is it? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so here, Sarah, please try to complete here. Try to complete the safety advice with the verbs below. Please try to complete the safety advice with the verbs below.
Okay. Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay. Okay, number 1, tell someone where you are going. 2, do not rely on mobile phones. You often can't get a signal in the wild. Next, take a map and compass with you and feed bears or other wild animals. Very good. Don't keep the food in your tent. Put it in your car or in a box a few meters from your tent. If you see a bear, walk slowly away from it. Do not run. Do not look at the bear's eyes. Do not climb the tree because most bears are good climbers. Oh, they are good climbers. Okay. Okay, listening strategy in connected speech. Some sounds disappear when we join other words. This is especially true if T and T sounds at the end of the word when the next word begins with consonant. The more you listen, the more you will get used to this. Okay, so we have here. Please, Sarah, try to mark the or t sound in each sentence, which might disappear when the sentences is spoken at the natural speed. Then listen, check, and repeat.
Okay.
Lesson 6C. Exercise 4. 1.
Kate is my best friend.
2.
My granddad is an old man.
3.
I'm going to the USA next week.
4.
It's a cold morning.
5.
You must go to the doctor.
6.
We camped in Wales last summer.
I'm finished.
Okay. So where do you think here, example, Sarah, number best. What do you think does the word you write here? Okay, so please write beside what sound or what word that mark the sound do or to. In number 1, it's best. Best. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, please.
Okay. I'm finished.
Okay. Next is we have next. Next. Here. Hold. Hold. Sarah, you must.
Yes.
Right? We
Yeah.
last. Okay?
Yeah.
Also, when you pronounce the word camp, camp, it's not camped, Sarah, it's camp. Camped. Okay, you understand?
Okay.
Okay. So look at here the past simple endings. We have here, Sarah, the past simple endings. Okay, you can see in here, we have played, cooked, played, cooked, cook, play. Oh, look at that. Play, it becomes played with ed, and cook, it becomes cooked. It's not cooked. Sarah, this is not read as cooked. It is cooked. Understand, Sarah? It is cook. Okay, so here, you listen, Sarah, to the two simple sentences. How do we know that the verbs are past simple, not present simple? How do you know that?
Lesson 6C. Exercise 5.
We played tennis yesterday.
Oh.
I cooked dinner last night.
Okay, so how do you know, Sarah? First is, we know they are in the past because of the words yesterday. So it means it happened already, right, Sarah? So when you say, last night, I ate noodles last night. So it means you are already done eating. Okay, understand, Sarah? You understand? Sarah, can you hear me? Sarah?
Yes.
Okay, so we knew the
Yes.
word if it's past, if there are indication that it is past. Like I say, I went to the mall, to the shopping center yesterday. Last night, last night, I went to the beach. Okay. So now, listen to 8 sentences, Sarah. Say if the verb is present simple, present, now, or past simple. Or it could be either. How do you know? Okay. Okay. First, sorry, Sarah. Okay, you're right. It's present or past.
Lesson 6C. Exercise 6. 1.
Mum and Beth cook dinner every evening.
2.
We both study drama at college.
3.
I walk to school.
4.
Fred stopped doing karate last year.
5.
I crossed the road and walked into the supermarket.
6.
They travel to work by car every day.
7.
Tom arrived Tuesday of last week.
8.
They lived together for many years in the USA.
Okay, so again,
Lesson 6C. Exercise 6. 1.
Mum and Beth cook dinner every evening.
2.
We both study drama at college.
3.
I walk to school.
4.
Fred stopped doing karate last year.
5,
I crossed the road and walked into the supermarket.
6,
They travel to work by car every day.
7,
Tom arrived Tuesday of last week.
8,
They lived together for many years in the USA.
I didn't
Okay.
know how. I didn't know how to.
Okay. Okay, so it's hard. It define it
Oh, yeah.
hard. Okay, so
Yes.
in the first, okay, let us hear. So number 1, Mom and Beth cook dinner every morning. That's present simple. Because from the word Sarah, every evening. Okay, that's present. 2, we both studied drama at college. So this could be no time reference. There is no indication it is present. There is no indication it is past. Next is I walk to school. Okay, no time reference. It doesn't mean it is past tense. It doesn't mean also it is present tense. Okay. Next, we have Fred stopped doing karate last year. Okay, from the word stop. Okay, past tense and last year. You understand, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay, please look at that one. 5. I crossed the road and walked into the supermarket. That was 5. That is, what is it? It is, I crossed the road and walked into the supermarkets. Number 5. It is crossed from the, actually, I crossed. This could be, number 5, or walked into the supermarket. There is no time reference, but this is past tense because of the word crossed. Past tense, walked, past tense. Okay. Number, this is past tense. It's only, there is no time reference. No last year, yesterday, last night, there is no time reference. But this is past tense. Okay. They travel to work by a car every day. So this is present simple because of the word every day. It's habit. Every day you go to school. Every day. Next is 7. Tom arrived Tuesday of last week. Tom arrived Tuesday of last week. What do you mean by Tuesday of last week? Okay, 7. This is last week and the word arrive, Sarah. This is past simple. Again, because of the word arrived. Tuesday, last week. The time reference is last week. Okay. Number 8. They live together for many years. They live together for many years. This is, what is this? This is past simple time reference or for many years. Live, past tense. Live, past tense. So this is past tense. Remember, Sarah, when you see the verb which has ed, this one, it is considered past tense. Okay.
Okay.
So arrive, leave, past tense. Okay. So that becomes past tense. So it means it already happened, Sarah, in the past. So when you say present tense, it means it happened now. Okay. Do you understand, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, so here, Sarah, you're gonna write, you listen to 4 people describing their experiences in the world. Match the speakers with sentences A to E, and there is one extra sentence. So listen to 4 people. You have to write, match the speakers. So you have to write 1, 2, 3, 4 from this letter A to E.
Lesson
Ready?
6C. Exercise 7. 1,
Last summer, my friend Liam and I visited a national park. There's a beautiful lake there with woods all around it. One day, we decided to swim in the lake, so we changed into our swimming trunks behind some trees. After swimming for about 30 minutes, Liam returned to the trees. Then he shouted to me, "Our clothes! Where are they? They aren't here!" We looked for them everywhere. Then we noticed 2 boys in the wood with our clothes in their hands. I shouted to them, and they dropped our clothes and hurried away into the wood. Liam wanted to catch them, but I stopped him.
2,
Last year, my friend Sam and I visited Yellowstone National Park. When we arrived, we pitched our tent near a lovely river and decided to sleep for an hour. About 30 minutes later, a roar interrupted our sleep. "That sounds like a bear," whispered Joe. I agreed. Bears can be dangerous, so we carefully opened the tent, looked around, then we walked quietly to the car. We closed the car doors and locked them. 2 minutes later, a large bear appeared from the trees. It walked to our tent and looked inside. Then it destroyed the tent with its big paws. We waited quietly in the car. After about 5 minutes, the bear returned to the woods and we returned home in the car, without our tent and sleeping bags.
3,
I live in a village in the mountains. Last spring, my friend Emma and I decided to trek over the mountains to a youth hostel in another village. We started at 9 in the morning. But at lunchtime, it started to rain and clouds covered the mountain. We arrived at a cave and waited there. When it stopped raining, we walked on. But we followed the wrong path. We stopped again. "Where are we?" asked Emma. "I don't know," I replied. "I think we're lost. I haven't got a compass with me, but I've got a map app on my phone. We can see where we are." So we opened the app and used it to find our way back to the path. We soon arrived at the village and stayed at the youth hostel.
4,
Last June, I visited a safari park with my family. You have to drive round the park and you mustn't stop or open the windows. Well, we followed the road and looked at all the amazing wild animals: elephants, hippos, monkeys, tigers and gorillas. Then, suddenly, the car slowed down and stopped. Dad tried to start it again. "What's the matter with the car?" asked Mum. "I can't start it," replied Dad. "There isn't any petrol." Then my little brother noticed some lions. "Look, Dad, they're coming to the car," he cried. "Don't worry," replied Dad. "They can't get into the car." The lions walked round the car and then returned to their family. Luckily, one of the safari park wardens noticed our car soon afterwards and rescued us.
I'm finished, Teacher Anne.
Okay, where is number 1? Okay, number 2. Okay, this number 2. Number 3, oh, you changed, Sarah. And number 4. Okay, 1 and 4, you get correct answer. But you changed number 3. Number 3 and number 2 is the speaker camp in a beautiful place. And number 3, we'll learn how a mobile help to solve problem number 3. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Sarah, okay, we only have 1 minute. So, by the way, Sarah, I will see you. Did we meet on Thursday? We met, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On
On
Thursday
Saturday?
night.
Okay.
Saturday. No. Thursday. 7 p.m.
Okay. So I will see you on Thursday, right?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. And I will give you homework later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.